Cooper Marcher here. I just love helpful, animal-loving humans, don't you? And I love stories like this. Recently, James West was driving near his home in Alaska when something caught his eye. Lingering behind some dumpsters off the road, West spotted a young moose. It was odd to see a moose there, West said. Looking closer, it became odder still. At second glance, he noticed that something was in the moose's mouth. Unsure of what it was, West decided to stop and get a better look. I made my way closer to investigate. The closer I got, I could tell his breathing wasn't right, and he was chewing profusely. It was at that time my heart sank into my stomach. West realized the moose had a plastic garbage bag lodged down his throat. Excuse me, I think I do too. He was struggling to breathe with that deadly obstruction. I knew immediately that I had to help, and fast. Wild moose are known to be defensive against perceived threats getting too close, so West was cautious as he approached, attempting to earn the animal's trust in the process. The speed and power of a moose is unforgiving. It would only take one kick to hospitalize someone, if not kill them. But after about 10 minutes of talking to him and slowly getting closer, he definitely understood I was not there to hurt him. When finally close enough, he grabbed the trash bag dangling from the moose's mouth and began to pull. It came out fairly easily, he said. Being rid of that choking plastic, the moose suddenly transformed. He began to get to what I could only describe as excited and playful. There was actually a point in time I was worried he was going to try to play with me and I'd get hurt unintentionally, like a big clumsy puppy. With that, the moose seemed to regard him as a friend. Afterwards, he decided to clean up other bits of trash and debris from the ground around the dumpsters and drop them inside so they wouldn't be a threat to other animals. While doing so, West found a pumpkin someone had tossed out. He offered it to the hungry moose, who gobbled it up eagerly. He was definitely high-spirited and happy. I stayed there for about an hour watching him eat and play. I took some photos and simply felt relieved things turned out the way they did. Eventually, West departed, leaving the once imperiled animal in a far better state than he'd found him. In some ways, it was a thankless good deed, as no words had been exchanged. But for West, being there to save a life came as its own reward. The gratification I got from the moose was more than enough. Thank you to special humans like Mr. West, who help animals whenever they can. And yes, Mr. West, you do deserve an award, I think. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.